Hi guys, so I'm going to quickly go over the interval names and also play what they sound like. So let me share my screen with you so you can see the chart. Okay, so this is the chart that I created with all of the intervals. All right, so the first interval on deck is the unison, and just known as a major one, if you will, or it's a repeated note. All right, then we have a minor 2. There it is, ascending, descending, harmonic, and it's also known as a chromatic step. It's commonly known as a chromatic step, also known as a half step, or the minor 2. There's the abbreviation. Next, we have a major 2, ascending, descending, harmonic. So harmonic means that we're playing both of the notes at the same time. Ascending means it goes up, and descending means it goes down. So a major 2 is also known as a full step or a whole step, or simply just a step, or a second, right? Or a major 2. All right, so minor third. There's the harmonic minor third, ascending, descending, and it's really only known as a minor third. Major third can be referred to as a third because intervals default. If you just say the name of the interval, it defaults that it's talking about the major interval. So you could call it a third or a major third. There's the harmonic third. There it is, ascending. There it is, descending. Next, perfect fourth. You could call it a fourth or a perfect fourth. There are really no other names for it. There's the harmonic fourth, ascending, and descending. There's your tritone, the most dissonant of all the intervals. Ascending, descending. This was, at one time, this was almost exclusively called a flat 5 in the jazz genre. Nowadays, even the jazz people are calling it a tritone, which was more of a classical term at one point. But so it's a flat 5. It's also a sharp 4, right? They're one and the same, right? Those are enharmonic words for that flatted fifth or that sharp fourth. There's your perfect fifth. So you could call it a fifth, a perfect fifth, an open fifth, right? Because it's not a chord, it's just an open fifth. There it is, ascending. There it is, descending. Next, we have a minor sixth. So a minor sixth is enharmonically known as an augmented 5 or a sharp 5. You could call a minor sixth a flat sixth. That's not that common. We usually call it a minor sixth. Okay. Major sixth. There's the harmonic major sixth. There it is, ascending. There it is, descending. And that would just be called a sixth or a major sixth. Okay, this is the important one. Minor 7, known as a dominant 7 in jazz circles. We would refer this as a dominant 7 or also a dominant 7 shell because we're playing the outer shell notes of a dominant 7 chord. You could call it a flat 7, a minor 7. If you see an X, that's an abbreviation for dominant. There's the harmonic dominant 7, ascending, and descending. Next, major 7. So if you have a major 7 interval, you got to specify major 7 because over here, the default, when you just say 7, means you're referring to the dominant 7. So when we talk about a major 7, always say it's a major 7. There's the harmonic shell. There it is, ascending. There it is, descending. And that brings us to the octave, right? You can call it an eighth. There's the abbreviation, 8VA is the abbreviation for octave. You could also call it an open octave because there's nothing in it, as opposed to a filled-in octave. There it is, ascending. There it is, descending. All right, so a minor ninth, very, very dissonant. There's the harmonic thing. There it is, ascending. There it is, descending. A minor ninth is redundant to a minor second, right? Because a minor ninth is well, I'm doing this in the key of C, guys, with a stagnant C as the root note. Minor ninth is a C and a D flat, but an octave apart, whereas a minor second is a C and a D flat right next door to each other. So it's redundant to the minor second, just an octave higher. Same thing with the major ninth. Major ninth, harmonic, ascending, descending is redundant to a major second. Okay, and you could do the same thing. I can almost not do this one hand anymore. My hand isn't that big. A minor tenth is redundant to a minor third, and a major tenth, very, very pretty sounding interval. It would be redundant to a major third. A major tenth, right, is redundant to a major third. And the redundancy would continue all the way up for that redundancy would continue up once you reach the second octave. It's called a 15th, all right, or the abbreviation is 15 MA. All right, so that is all of the intervals and all of the interval names. Please study the document carefully and try to remember the names of all the intervals. All right. Please click like and subscribe.